Hey, fifth grade. Here we are in our new month. We're in November and we're going to start our new video. I'm filming from school today, so it might be a little bit slow because of the internet and people here, so bear with me. So today we're going to start on page 54 and we're going to be doing multiplying by two-digit numbers. So if you look with me on 54, Lola's Computer Repair Company orders 175 packets of screws. Each packet has 32 screws. How many screws did the company order? We're not going to estimate. If you see estimating, don't do that. So what we're going to do is just regular multiplying. We did this last year, so it should be something that is pretty familiar. So we want to stack it up. Let's put 175 on top. I like to have the number with the most digits on top, times 32. It's lagging a little bit, so bear with me. We start with our 2 and our 1s, and we multiply it by every number up top. So first we do 2 times 5 is 10. Put my 0, carry my 1. 2 times 7 is 14, plus the 1 I carried is 15. Put down my 5, carry my 1. 2 times 1 is 2, plus the 1 I carried is 3. So that's similar to what you just had your test on. What's different now is that you have that other number with the 2, the 3. So we have to put our placeholder 0. If you remember last year, I used to yell all the time, don't forget to put your placeholder 0. Then you do the same thing with your 3. 3 times 5 is 15. I'm going to put my 5 and carry my 1. Don't know if it wrote, there we go. Then I'm going to do 3 times 7 is 21, plus 1 is 22. I'm going to put my 2 and carry my 2. 3 times 1 is 3, plus 2 is 5. And then I just add the numbers at the bottom. 0 plus 0 is 0. 5 plus 5 is 10. Carry your 1. 3 plus 2 is 5, plus 1 is 6. 5 plus 0 is 5. So we get 5,600 screws. So that is how we do it, and it should be jogging your memory now when we did this before. So I'm going to erase this, and let's look at some more examples. And remember, if I'm going too fast, you can always rewind it, stop it, fast forward it, whatever you need to. Okay, let's try the other one they give us, which was 65 times 40. Start with the 0 and multiply it by the 5. 0 times 5 is 0. 0 times 6 is 0. Then I put my placeholder 0. We can't forget it. If you forget it, you're going to get the wrong answer every time. Then I do the 4. 4 times 5 is 20, so I put my 0, carry my 2. 4 times 6 is 24, plus 2 is 26. So when we add that all up, we get 2,600. So what I need you to remember every time is to put your 0 and to add the numbers once you get to the bottom. You don't just leave them. When we did the multiplication like we did on last week's test, we could just leave it because it was only one number, but now we can't because we have that second number and we have to add them. Okay, let's do 372 times 16. Okay, 6 times 2 is 12. Put my 2, carry my 1. 6 times 7 is 42, plus 1 is 43. Carry my 4. 6 times 3 is 18. 18 plus 4 is 22. I'm trying to let it catch up. It's not wanting to catch up. There we go. Then I'm going to put my placeholder 0, and you can cross out those numbers at the top to make it easier. Then I have my 1. 1 times 2 is 2. 1 times 7 is 7. And 1 times 3 is 3. Then I'm going to add them up. 2 plus 0 is 2. 3 plus 2 is 5. 7 plus 2 is 9. And 3 plus 2 is 5. So I get 5,952. And again, I'm sorry it's lagging. It's the internet, kind of slow. All right, let's try one more, and then I'm going to let you try some on your own for classwork. I'm not going to grade today's classwork. I just want you to try it and see how you do before I grade it, okay? All right, let's do one more. Let's do 2,044 times 81. Okay, let's do 1 times 4 is 4. 1 times 4 is 4. Again, 1 times 0 is 0. and 1 times 2 is 2. Okay, I'm going to put my placeholder 0. 8 times 4 is 32, so I'm going to put my 2 and carry my 3. 8 times 4 is 32, plus 3 is 35. I'm going to put my 5, maybe, there we go. Put my 5 and carry my 3. 8 times 0 is 0, plus the 3 I carried is 3, and 8 times 2 is 16. So when I add it all up, 4 plus 0 is 4, 4 plus 2 is 6, 5 plus 0 is 5, 3 plus 2 is 5, and then just drop down that 16. So I get 165,564. And it should be showing up. There we go. So that's how you do these. So today for classwork, you're going to do page 54, 6 through 10. These are for you to practice. I'm not going to grade them today. I'm going to grade tomorrow's assignment, which will be the same thing, okay? All right, so I'm going to end Monday's video. All right, Tuesday's video. Today we're going to do more of our multiplying with 2-digit numbers. So we're going to practice a couple more. Yesterday you did 6 through 10, so sorry, a fly just flew in my eye. We're going to practice some more before I let you do some classwork that is graded today. So let's do 62 times 28, and lagging still, I'm sorry. 8 times 2 is 16. I'm going to put my 6 and carry my 1. 6 times 8 is 48, plus that 1 I carried is 49. Don't forget to put your placeholder 0. 2 times 2 is 4, and then 2 times 6 is 12. So I'm going to drop that all down and add it up. I'm going to try to wait for it to catch up on your screen. I hate that it's being so slow. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and start adding it up. 6 plus 0 is 6. 9 plus 4 is 13. Carry my 1. 4 plus 1 is 5. Plus 2 is 7. And then 1 plus 0 is 1. So we get 1,736. Okay? So remember, again, I'm going to tell you this until you don't want to hear it anymore, but please, please, please put your placeholder zeros. Okay, let's try 54 times 26. 6 times 4 is 24. Carry my 2. 6 times 5 is 30. 30 plus 2 is 32. Placeholder 0 because I'm done with the 6. 2 times 4 is 8. And 2 times 5 is 10. So I'm going to add it all. 4 plus 0 is 4. 8 plus 2 is 10. Put a 0, carry a 1. 3 plus 1 is 4. And 1 plus 0 is 1. 1,404. I'm going to try to wait and see if it'll catch up before we move on. There we go. 1,404. Okay, I'm going to erase this. We're going to do a couple more, and then I'm going to let you work on your classwork. Today's classwork is graded. I do want to grade this one and see how you're doing. Remember, it doesn't matter how many numbers are on top. It's the same process every time. Let's do 206 times 37. 7 times 6 is 42, so I'm going to put my 2 and carry my 4. Hope, there it goes. 7 times 0 is 0. 0 plus 4 is 4. And then 7 times 2 is 14. I'm going to put my placeholder 0. 3 times 6 is 18. Put my 8, carry my 1. 3 times 0 is 0, plus 1 is 1. And 3 times 2 is 6. So when we add it up, 2 plus 0 is 2. 8 plus 4 is 12. Carry my 1, 4, 5, 6. 6 plus 1 is 7, so we get 7,622. Can't really see it at the bottom, so I'm putting it right there for you. 7,622. Okay? One more, and then I'm going to let you go on. We're going to be doing multiplication for a little bit. We probably can go pretty fast through it, though. One more, let's do 62 times 44. 4 times 2 is 8. 6 times 4 is 24. Placeholder 0. 4 times 2 is 8, and 6 times 4 is 24. It's kind of easy when you get those double numbers. So then we add. 8 plus 0 is 8. 8 plus 4 is 12. Carry your 1. 4 plus 1 is 5. Plus 2 is 7. And drop that 2 down. 2,728. Okay, so today for classwork, you're going to do page 55, 11 through 18. This is a grade. And your homework is going to be workbook, page 40. Okay, so this is what I want you to work on today. It's all on Showbie, so go ahead and get started with that. And let me know if you have any questions. All right, here's our Wednesday video. We're going to move right along with our multiplication. We're going to go on to page 58. So look with me. Emily is downloading photos from her memory card. She has 189 photos, and each photo uses 335 KBs of memory. Estimate the total amount of memory used by the photos. How does your estimate compare to the exact value? Well, we're not estimating, remember, skip that. So we just want to multiply. So I'm going to show you how to do that. First, we want to stack 335 times 189. Now this, we're having 3 numbers on the bottom, so it's a little bit different than what we did. The only difference is instead of having 1 placeholder 0, you'll have 2. Okay, so let's look. 9 times 5 is 45. I'm going to put down my 5 and carry my 4. 9 times 3 is 27. 27 plus 4 is 31. I'm going to put my 1, carry my 3. And then again, 9 times 3 is 27. Plus the 3 we carried is 30. Put my placeholder 0. I'm going to go on to 8. 8 times 5 is 40. So I'm going to put my 0 and carry the 4. And the 4 is already there, so I'll just leave it. 8 times 3 is 24. Plus 4 is 28. Carry my 2. I'm going to cross out that 3. And then 8 times 3 is 24. Plus 2 is 26. Okay, that is where the similarities from the last one end. Now we have another placeholder 0 because I still have to multiply that 1 by every number at the top. So I'm going to put 2 placeholder 0s here. So instead of just putting the 1, I'm going to get my red like you do here, now we're going to put 2 at the bottom. Then I can go on to 1 times 5. So now I can do 1 times 5 is 5, 1 times 3 is 3, and 1 times 3 is 3. And then I can add them all up. 5, 1, 8 plus 5 is 13, carry the 1, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11, 12, 13, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we get 63,315 when we're all done. So the difference this time is instead of adding 1 placeholder 0, you're actually going to add 3, not 2. You add 2 right here, and then 1 up top. And then when we get to 4 numbers on the bottom, we'll just add 3 to the next row. Okay, so let's practice some more of these. Okay, so next, let's do, give me a second, let me find another one. Let's do 541 times 122. Pretty easy one, there's a lot of 1s and 2s. So 2 times 1 is 2. 2 times 4 is 8. 2 times 5 is 10. So I'm done with the 1s. Then I can put my placeholder 0. Then I can go to the next 2. So 2 times 1 is 2. 2 times 4 is 8. 2 times 5 is 10. Make sure you're lining it up correctly so that you don't get your place values messed up. Now I have that 1 and 122 I need to multiply with. So I'm going to put my 2 placeholder 0s here. And then I'm going to multiply. 1 times 1 is 1. 1 times 4 is 4. 1 times 5 is 5. Then I can add it all up. 2 plus 0 is 2. 8 plus 2 is 10. 8, 9, 10. Carry your 1, 4, 5, 6, and 6. So 66,002 would be our answer. Okay, so practice these, keep practicing, and you'll eventually get to where you can do them without thinking, really. Okay, let's do another one. Do a couple more, and then I'm going to let you try on your own. Let's do 345 times 311. Okay, 1 times 5 is 5. 1 times 4 is 4. 1 times 3 is 3. Okay, so then I'm going to put my placeholder 0. 1 times 5 is 5. 1 times 4 is 4. 1 times 3 is 3. Okay, I'm done with the second or the tens column on 311. I'm going to put my 2 placeholder zeros and now multiply with my 3. 3 times 5 is 15, so I'm going to put my 5, carry my 1 above the 4. 3 times 4 is 12, plus 1 is 13. Put my 3, carry my 1 above the 3. And then 3 times 3 is 9, plus 1 is 10. And then I can add it all up. So let's do that. 9, 10, 11, 12, 6, 7. So on this one, I get 107,295. Okay, so let's move on now to your classwork for today. Today, you're going to do page 58, 1 through 8. And for homework, you're going to do workbook, page number 45. Okay, so that's it for today. Let me know if you have any questions. All right, so this is our Thursday video. We're going to do more of our multiply by 3 numbers. So let's do some, let's see, I'm going to try not to do what you're doing for homework or classwork. Let's do 354 times 120. First one makes it pretty easy because we're multiplying by 0. So 0 times 4 is 0. 0 times 5 is 0. 0 times 3 is 0. Pretty simple. Placeholder 0. 2 times 4 is 8. 2 times 5 is 10. Put the 0, carry the 1. 2 times 3 is 6, plus that 1 we carried is 7. Then I want to put my 2 placeholder zeros, and you can cross out that number you carried if it confuses you. 1 times 4 is 4. 1 times 5 is 5. 1 times 3 is 3. Then we can add it up. 0, 8, 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So 42,480 is our answer there. Okay. There it is. Okay. So let's do another one. And what we're going to be doing is just keep practicing these. There's plenty in your book to do. Let's do 252 times 204. All right, so this time let's start and do 4 times 2 is 8. Put my 8. 4 times 5 is 20. Put the 0, carry the 2. 4 times 2 is 8, plus 2 is 10. Then I'm going to put my placeholder 0. 0 times 2 is 0. 0, I'm in a video. Okay, run through and get it real quick. 0 times 5 is 0. 0 times 2 is 0. Then you want to put 2 placeholder zeros. 2 times 2 is 4. 2 times 5 is 10. Carry your 1. 2 times 2 is 4, plus 1 is 5. Okay, then let's add it all up. 8, 0, 4, 1, 5. It's a pretty easy one. We get 51,408. Okay. Do another one. Having trouble erasing, sorry. I'm all messed up today on technology. Okay, let's do 1,090 times 977. Big one with 7s and 9s, so we can practice those facts. All right, 7 times 0 is 0. 7 times 9 is 63. Carry your 6. 7 times 0 is 0, plus 6 is 6. 7 times 1 is 7. Simple with the first one. Placeholder 0. 7 times 0 is 0. 7 times 9 is 63. Carry the 6. already happens to be there, so I'm going to leave it. 7 times 0 is 0, plus 6 is 6, and 7 times 1 is 7. Then I'm going to put my 2 placeholder zeros and do my 9. 9 times 0 is 0. 9 times 9 is 81, so I'm going to put my 1, carry my 8. 9 times 0 is 0, plus 8 is 8, and 9 times 1 is 9. Okay, then we add 0, 3, 9, 14, 16, 10. 1,064,930. Yep, we're right. So that's what we're going to be practicing more of today. So today you're going to do page 59, 9 through 20. It's actually page 58 through 59. Numbers 9 through 20. Your homework is going to be workbook page 46. Okay, let me know if you have any questions. All right, our Friday video. Today you're going to have a little quiz and you're going to be working on your multiplication. So what you're going to be doing is multiplying by 2-digit numbers and 3-digit numbers. So I'm going to do a couple with you and then let you go for your test, or your quiz, sorry. Remember, no homework tonight because it is Friday. So let's do a couple hard ones. Let's do 25,709 times 819. All right, so 9 times 9 is 81. I'm going to put my 1, carry my 8. 9 times 0 is 0, plus 8 is 8. 9 times 7 is 63. Put my 3, carry my 6. 9 times 5 is 45. 45 plus 6 is 51. Put my 1, carry my 5. And 9 times 2 is 18. And 18 plus 5 is 23. Okay, so that was a whole slew of numbers. Placeholder 0. 1 times 9 is 9. 1 times 0 is 0. 1 times 7 is 7. 1 times 5 is 5. And 1 times 2 is 2. Okay, then I need 2 placeholder zeros. 8 times 9 is 72. I'm going to put my 2 and carry my 7. 8 times 0 is 0, plus 7 is 7. 7 times 8 is 56. Put my 6, carry my 5, sorry. 8 times 5 is 40, plus 5 is 45. Put my 5, carry my 4. And 8 times 2 is 16. 16 plus 4 is 20. Then we add it up. So we get 1, 17, 3, 4, 5, 6, 15, 11, 12, 13, 15, 10. Okay, so then I need to put my commas. 21,055,671. So there's our big one. If you can do this one, you can do any of them. So I'm going to go ahead and let you go. You're going to do your quiz today. The quiz is on Shobi. Let me know if you have any questions, and I will see you guys next week.